Hello everyone, you're watching NewsFirst Prime and this is Rahul, and today we are here at the Lalbagh Flower Show, 215th Flower Show, and the speciality of this year's flower show is that it has been constructed around the theme Vachanakaras. So as you enter the flower show, something very special on your left will definitely attract you, and that is the Vachana concert. So what exactly this Vachana concert depiction is that when Basavanna used to construct his Vachanas or he used to form his Vachanas, as and when that was ready, he used to discuss it with his interested audience. So he used to discuss those vachanas, give those meanings to them. So this went on, and many people, you could see only few people here, but many people started gathering to that concert, and everybody used to get that knowledge out of Basavanna's vachanas. So that depiction is here, and it is believed that this led to the formation of Anubhava Mantapa, which is the first parliament in the world, and that too in the 12th century. So you could see the Anubhava Mantapa behind me. I think this is the first time the concept of parliament was introduced to the world. And all that credit definitely goes to Basavanna, because it has been believed that he used to say his vachanas, or he used to preach his vachanas to the fellow citizens out there. And as and when many people got attracted towards his vachanas and started following it, more crowd gathered, and that led to the construction of the Anubhava Mantapa. So you could see the projection here through flowers. This is the wonderful Anubhava Mantapa, which is being decorated with flowers for this year's, that is 215th Lalbagh Flower Show. So as and when you enter the flower show, you would definitely see this wonderful model here, and this is called the Ishtalinga. Basavanna had preached a lot about Ishtalinga and Ishtalinga Puja. Then, what's the speciality about this, and especially the kind of preaching which Basavanna has given to the world? So, to know more about this, I have with me today Vishwanath Kore, who's volunteering this event. So, sir, we have this Ishtalinga and the Ishtalinga Puja depiction here with the flowers. So, what's the speciality about this?
This is a particular Ishtalinga who is invented by Vishwaguru Basavanna on 14th of January 1155. So he has invented because to be make the all the gender equality, to bring the gender equality in the society. So by giving this and worshipping this, so no need to be find a gods elsewhere. He can find the devotee can find a god within himself. So once they have started worshipping this, so then he said that his body is a temple and he can worship the god within himself. So by giving this particular Ishtalinga, there are 779 means 779 Amaraganangalu who has done the Linganga yoga, and they have taken themselves, then they can leave their body anytime. That is the Aikyasthala. So that particular Aikyasthala, to reach it, the Ishtalinga it's a symbol of the god. The to see the watch, right, to see the time, we'll use the watch, right. So watch is a visible things, but time is a invisible things. So invisible, if we consider that as a god, so visible things, watch, which we can use it as a symbol of to identify the time. So similarly, Ishtalinga is the way to be reach out to the god. So this is the concept has given by Vishwaguru Basavanna in the 12th centuries. There are many followers, and one more thing is he has attracted other state countries, and the all devotees, they came from the Gujarat, they came from the Kashmir, and all came to get together in Kalyana. And there in Anubhava Mantapa, they have started, what is the problems in a societies, and all the people who are coming from the different societies, right, language, they have started speaking in Kannada. They learned it, and they have written called as vachanas. In those vachanas, now we are doing the PhDs here. So that is a contribution. That is one of the contribution given by Vishwaguru Basavanna.
So that was about the Ishtalinga and the Ishtalinga depiction here at 215th Lalbagh Flower Show. And as and when you enter, you see such models depicting the life and the life history of Vishwaguru Basavanna and other Vachanakaras throughout the flower show. One more beautiful depiction and meaningful depiction said by Jagadguru Basveshwara is that he depicts God as if like he is across the world, his feet are under the core of the earth, that is in Patala, and his height or his head is above the sky. So he tells God to come and sit, or to just gather in his hand. So he says that God is in the hand, and such big, humongous God will reside in your hand so that you can perform the Ishtalinga puja. So that is what Lord Basaveshwara in the 12th century itself had depicted about people worshipping God. So this was also at that point of time very futuristic thinking, like you're condensing God to a handful and doing your puja. So that is actually very wonderful, and you can see that depiction here in the Lalbagh flower show. The structure behind me, which you're seeing, is called the Aikya Mantapa of Jagadguru Basaveshwara. So after Basavanna reached the common man through his preaching and through his vachanas, he came back to Kudal Sangama, and there he spent the final days and breathed his last at Kudal Sangama. And a memorial has been constructed in the fond memory of Basaveshwara and his teachings, and that is called the Aikya Mantapa, which is now in Kudal Sangama. And that depiction you could see the Lalbagh flower show this year. Even though there has been more depictions about Basavanna in this year's flower show, you could see group of Vachanakaras here behind me. So starting from Akkamahadevi and Madiwala Machideva and many other Vachanakaras, and that depiction and their life history has also been highlighted in this flower show, that is 215th Lalbagh flower show. And along with that, if you had to spend your weekend blissfully and with lot of knowledge about the history of Karnataka, especially about Vachanakaras, this is the right place for you to be. That is the 215th flower show of Lalbagh. So this is Rahul signing off for News First Prime with camera person Shyam Prasad.